I'm sure our life is very strange to you. Before these troubles began, was Emily a happy girl?
Oh, yes. Before she went away to university, my Emily was so very happy.
What is going on? Mama. It's a scholarship, Mama. They pay for it. They pay for everything.
This is your dream, Emily.
This is yours.
Just how high do I get to rise this time?
Try to get the deal.
Yes, she wrote me a letter saying that she'd been to a dance and she'd met a boy named Jason. She didn't want her mother to know this because her mother did not approve of dancing and had warned her about the boys at school. When Emily answered, she was quite hysterical. At first, she just sobbed uncontrollably. But eventually, she calmed down enough to tell me what had happened. She said that she was alone that weekend. Her roommate had gone home. She had awakened and thought she smelled something burning. There was no alarm, but she got up, afraid there was a fire.
Senator, we have no proof that these mutations are the result of interference from outer space. In fact,
and whatever is causing these mutations is not from outer space. It's more likely just an isolated biological phenomenon.
Dorm room incident. What were your initial thoughts?
At first, I thought perhaps Emily had taken illegal drugs, some type of hallucinogen. But we ran tests and found no trace of drugs in her system. In a severe or grand mal seizure, a person may lose consciousness for several minutes and suffer involuntary contractions of all the muscles of the body.
Is it possible for a person suffering from such a seizure to have hallucinations or perceive the things that Emily described?
The muscle contractions could feel like an extreme pressure on the body. And it is certainly possible, with all that brain activity, for a person to perceive all sorts of strange and violent things.
So, suspecting that Emily was epileptic, how did you proceed?
I administered an electroencephalograph.
What did the EEG reveal?
It showed a possible epileptic focus in the patient's left temporal lobe.
Did this require specific treatment?
Yes, I began a medication schedule for Emily with the drug Gambutrol. She was epileptic.
Really? When Emily saw objects move on their own and felt an invisible presence on top of her, was she experiencing symptoms typical of epilepsy?
Not typical, no.
Are they typical indications of any other condition, say, for example, psychosis?
Yes, I would say that's correct.
But isn't psychosis an entirely different medical condition from epilepsy?
Yes, in my
So,
experience,
doctor, aren't
it
you
is.
selectively choosing what parts of Emily's experiences fit your epilepsy diagnosis, while simply ignoring those which might indicate something else?
There are forces surrounding this trial. Dark, powerful forces. Just be careful, Aaron. Watch your step.